With pick 5 from our 5-pack League 1 Monday, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Rennes taking on Nice.
Yeah, Nice, they've played a lot of matches so far in the season. They were also engaged in the Europa Conference League, and apart from a couple of matches where they failed to score, they scored in all other matches. I mean, they've played I think it's 13 or 14 away matches so far in the season, and they've only failed to score twice. And Rennes at home, they're usually really, really strong, and it's going to be a really nice match actually to watch on Monday night. But they haven't kept a single. Actually, they've kept just one clean sheet in the last 7 matches, and that includes a couple of friendlies. But Nice are a good side. It doesn't really show. They don't really show that so far in the season, sitting at the ninth spot of the league table. But they're a good side, and they should be able to have a much better second round in the season. While Rennes, they're sitting at the fourth spot of the League One, really strong at home with 7 wins and 1 loss. Scored 21 goals and conceded 6. But this is a match where I do expect Nice to get on the score sheet. After all, both matches last season between the two sides had both teams to score. And if you look historically, there is a lot of 1-1 draws, 2-2 draws, 2-1 wins for either side. So I like these historic stats, and I do think there's going to be goals from both sides here. So I like both teams to score at minus 125.
All right, Paul guys, find his best bets over at Tony'sPicks.com. League One action for Monday, Rennes and Nice. He likes this one. Both teams to score. The return is minus 125. All right, you guys at Tuna Soccer Sale here. Join us here Monday through Friday at 2:15 Eastern Time. Paul, before we get to the recap, I want you to let everybody know what you have going on over at Tony'sPicks.com. Of course, we're heading into some pretty good action here for the weekend and moving into the new year, right? So we got a wraparound week here where we get into Monday action as well. Great results in the best bets. What do you have going over at Tony's Picks?
I have 3 best bets. One goes live in about 15 minutes from now. I have a best bet for tomorrow and a best bet for Sunday, I believe. There is a lot of action going on. I want to load a couple of plays for tomorrow, a couple of plays for. It's going to be 3 packs. It's going to be 3 packs with the rest of my plays. But the best bets have already been loaded, locked and loaded, already bet on the sports books. And if you want to join in on the action, you can get, of course, this plays individually, or you can take a 3-day, 7-day, 30-day pass, and you'll get all of these plays, including any NBA plays, MLB, NHL, whichever sport that I like. I'm not really keen on those sports. But I do have an algorithm that gives me suggestions, and if something statistically checks out as well, I will be loading it. So it's not just soccer picks; it's a couple of other sports as well.
That's right, guys. Get on board with Paul Lagouretos over at Tony'sPicks.com. We flashed those best bet numbers. He's been doing fantastic work over on the side here. You can see the results here: 48, 24, and 8. Last 80 best bets. That is all documented over at Tony'sPicks.com. Today on the site, today he's got a Friday best bet about 14 minutes away from kickoff from this Friday best bet from the EPL. Also, EPL side bet, we are 29 minutes away from kickoff there, so get on board there. Also looking for weekend action. EPL best bet of the day. Of course, these are in orange. They are all profit guarantee, meaning they must turn a profit or the amount you purchase is credit back in your account for side credit. That is profit guarantee. As you scroll down, you'll also find some of the longer term passes from Paul. Here we are into a very busy weekend here in the Big Five. You may consider the 3-day All Sports Pass here on the Friday. Get all of Paul's premium plays for 3 days. You got Friday, Saturday, Sunday action from the Big Five. That's included there. All of his premium plays there on that 3-day All Sports Pass. And also, too, one thing worth noting on that 3-day pass, it also includes any of Paul's Steam plays. That's not included on the 1-day passes, but on the longer term passes, any of Paul's late Steam plays. And what are late Steam? Well, what we've been able to do on our site is, all the cappers have to get their plays in early for the members. But if they happen to see a play they like late, and I mean between games beginning between 10 minutes and 2 hours before game time, they put those plays into the system. They are tracked as late Steam. They are documented as late Steam. And those late Steam plays are emailed directly, automatically, programmed to email to all members who signed up for the long-term passes. So if you get that 3-day pass, Paul happens to see a play late, it happens, right? These teams play twice a week. There could be some line changes. Somebody's late. Maybe it's New Year's Eve. They come in, their eyes a little red. Who knows what? They sit them out, and you want to be able to get that late information. Of course, you will get that late Steam play emailed directly into your inbox when you get that 3-day All Sports Pass for any of the late Steam. Those are plays that Paul that loads in the system between 10 minutes and 2 hours before game time. Use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save 20% off. You can access Paul's page by clicking the link you see in the description. Click the All Cappers tab and get signed up. And of course, you will land right on Paul's page and go ahead and get signed up for the one-day passes you see there on the top are in orange. The longer-term passes there are in yellow, and those will include all the late steam plays on the yellow packages. So go ahead and get signed up there. All right, let's continue on here with Socrates Daily, Paul, and it is now time here for the recap.
Okay, these are all plays from Monday, January 2nd, starting with Brentford versus Liverpool at 12:30 p.m. Eastern. We're going to take the over 2.5 goals at -160. Ligue 1 on Monday, 9 a.m. Eastern, early match, Strasbourg versus Troyes. Both teams score at -135. Ligue 1 on Monday, 11 a.m. Eastern, Lille versus Rennes. We're going to take the red card, plus 200, but shop around because there's different prices in that prop. Moving on to Montpellier versus Marseille at 1 p.m. Eastern. We're going to take both teams to score -155. And final play, Ligue 1 on Monday, 3 p.m. Eastern, Rennes versus Nice. We're going to take both teams to score at -125.
There you go, the 5-pack from Paul Lagouretos. So good. And if you're looking for his best bets, guys, remember, Tony'sPicks.com is where you go. Click the link in the description, and you'll land right on Paul's handicapper page, and go ahead and get signed up for those best bets. 2 best bets going off here in a matter of minutes, so go ahead and get signed up. Use that promo code TonyT at checkout, and you'll save 20% off. All right, that's going to do it here for this edition of Soccer Picks Daily, guys. Make sure you tune in again on Monday. We'll do it all over again. We'll bring in Paul, and he'll have his 5-pack for you here on the show. And of course, we'll be back then. And I want to wish everyone out there a happy new year, because when we see you again, it'll be 2023. So you guys have a happy new year. We're going to wake goodbye to you guys. Make it a winning weekend. And we'll talk with you again on Monday here on Soccer Picks Daily. And a shout out to Ashley out there before we go. Let's see here.